right. Hey guys. Hey, Pisces, how are you? All right. So Pisces, we're just going to let this thing ride, see where it takes us. Also, if you guys are seeing this on 12/12, awesome. Happy 12/12 portal day. I did put out a 12/12 portal reading and I am doing a big giveaway on that video. So you may want to check that out. You can find it under the video tab on my channel, or I will also add it to the end of this video for you. So you can just click on that. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Pisces, let's see what happens in this read for you. You guys, I have the image of like a really foggy early morning, like maybe out by a lake or something, but it's whatever is in that fog. Somebody has they can't see that it's a foggy, it's a foggy vision. Okay. So it's not a lake. But for some reason I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? This would be more tropical location though. So we wouldn't necessarily have the fog because it's over the sea. But at first I thought that was a canoe on a lake when it came out. I only read these upright, even though it was upside down. It says connection with water, ocean, water spirits, hydrate. Okay. So some of you, so what is fog? Fog is water, right? Water in all of its forms. Water it can represent emotions. So some of you may be very connected to emotions. Maybe going out on the water is super important for you. Maybe this is where you heal. Maybe this is where you balance yourself and also where you reinvigorate yourself. Some of you might actually be planning a getaway, maybe to a lake, or you're confused. You know, it's foggy, right? So it's like you can't figure out, okay, what do I need? Maybe you need to get away for a while, go to a river, go to a lake, go to, heck, just a big puddle, any place where there's water, take a bath, get yourself into that environment where you feel the best. Maybe some of you want to go to the ocean. Maybe you're planning or have been thinking about planning a holiday trip, I don't know, Tahiti, Bali, someplace like that, but you might not want to wait until you can get away on that trip. Maybe you need to do something a little closer to home. Sometimes it's great to plan our holiday, but the day-to-day stress relievers, especially if this is how some of you feel really connected to water, you may really want to do something much sooner in your own backyard or something much closer to home. Take that little weekend trip and go, drive over to that lake that you'd heard of, but you hadn't seen yet, even though maybe it's not necessarily a huge, big, grand lake. Maybe that's not the point. Maybe the point is to just go and actually be in that environment. That's interesting. The fact that water spirits, maybe some of you are really drawn to, aquatic life, aquariums. Maybe you like stories about, sailing ships. And, I do right now in my head, that's what I'm picturing is like old fashioned ships with sails. Actually right now the film Master and Commander is in my head right now. But this could also be very much, actually, hang on, we're going to use a different deck for you. Mermaids are in my mind, of course, right now as well, kind of mythical water creatures, sea serpents, Loch Ness Monster, all those things come to mind. The mysteries of the deep. Maybe some of your scuba divers. There's a kind of an element. It's funny that I thought of fog first. Okay, so 10 of Wands, Hanged Man in the reverse, and Knight of Swords in the reverse. So some of you are about to release something and maybe you need a quiet space to do that. So you're hungry to go somewhere where it's really calm because you're about to let something drop off your shoulders. Some kind of big stress. You're letting go of fear, shame, guilt, remorse. This is a really wonderful time. The Hanged Man in the reverse is decision being made. But once the decision is made, we don't take instantaneous action. This may be okay, so let me put it this way. Water is, if you put anything in water, it's going to get dissolved, right? And water is a great equalizer. Your energetic shift may be affecting somebody else. If you go someplace calming and soothing, for some reason, I don't think this is you. I think that this is a different person. You going to a place where you can be calm, peaceful, and totally like cleanse, wash away the stress. I feel like it's going to allow somebody else to drop their burdens, somebody who's connected to you, somebody else to no longer feel the need to hold back, nor do they feel the need to rush. Instead, they get to a place of Well, a place of calm, like a lake. I don't know, lakes come up a ton, even though this card says ocean. I keep seeing lake. Okay, so let me see. I don't know if that's significant for anybody. Please let me know in the comments if it is, because these more abstract readings that I do, where whatever bounces into my head bounces into my head, I always love to know if there's anything in that Nine of Cups. So talking about lakes, this always looks like a lake to me. These two goldfish. I always look at this card though, almost like it's a Two of Cups, just because what is prominent? When you look at this card, what do you see? All I see is the two goldfish. I see two individuals coming together, and it's incredible happiness. It's what each of them wanted. I wanted to be with you. You wanted to be with me. So first it's about personal satisfaction, that the thing I want is to be in your presence. The thing you want is to be in my presence. I feel like two people want to make a plan to have a getaway together. They come up with this plan separately, but they come to the same conclusion. I want to be alone with you. I want to go someplace calm, someplace where we can bob along and enjoy. So I don't know if this is the first time you and a person are thinking about getting away together. I feel like this is a breakthrough. This is two people who you haven't gone away together yet. You haven't been able to do this yet. There were other problems. There were other things going on in someone's life that they needed to take care of, handle, clean up. That's what the fog is about at the beginning. But remember, fog is just one more type of water, right? You guys have been in different phases, just like water can go from a liquid to a solid to a gas in evaporation or fog form, and then it can recondense and come down as rain and precipitation, and then poof, we've got running water again. I feel like that is a great representation of the different phases you guys have been going through, and at different times, maybe at one point you were the ocean and they've been the fog. They're coming out of that fog, they are becoming water again. And now it's becoming really clear. I just want to go someplace calm with you. I want to go to that lake with you. I want to go to the lake house. I want to sit someplace wonderful with you, or kind of just maybe go to a spa together. I don't know. There's something here about, I see this big round disc of teal or blue. Maybe it is like a swimming hole. Maybe it is a spa or a hot tub or something like that. But I see that round blue thing in my head right now. Seven of Swords in the reverse. It's time to say everything that's on each other's minds. That's why we need a space for just the two of us. Two people want to actually reveal everything. Nothing else between us. No secrets. Nothing held back. I want to say it all. I want to say, I'm really happy to be around you. I want to be with you. I want to be in your presence. I want to be in this. I don't want to hold it back. I don't want to withhold any part of what's going on with me, how I feel about you. That's what the purpose of this time alone together is. Somebody wants to spend time alone with you in this storyline, or two people know that they need to make time to spend time alone together, so that we can clear up confusion, so that we don't have the Seven of Swords. Can be like running away. It can be hiding things. It's not necessarily always lies and deception on purpose, but rather the things that we don't necessarily explain. This is for a new beginning. Okay, so this could definitely be like two people that after this weekend getaway, we're going to be together, and people are going to know that. It's a new beginning. It's new for us. It's a fresh start for the two of us as new individuals in each other's lives, meaning we're not friends anymore. We're now lovers, or we're not just two people that are thinking, gosh, I'd like to get to know this person better. We've now announced it. I want to get to know you. You make me happy being around you. This is somebody who wants to spend time alone with you to establish this open dialogue, open communication. Nothing is hidden. We know who one another, what our intentions are toward each other, and the fact that we want to spend more time together. This is our new beginning. I want you to assign a different role to you in my life. That's really nice. So there were blockages, there were problems. Somebody had their own issues to deal with. That 10 of Wands is somebody letting things go. The thing is, what starts the ball rolling in this direction is you first finding whatever this calm, wonderful, relaxed energy is. You getting really peaceful, somehow allows everything else. Like I say, water is so interwoven. If you're peaceful and calm, your energy flow can affect this other person, and they too can get there. And now basically the line of communication is open between the two of you. You're both more relaxed. We have a Sun card in the reverse and a High Priestess in the upright. We don't know exactly what'll happen, even though we've got this new beginning, right? We're not entirely certain. No, things are not perfect. Whatever this situation is that somebody has had their problems to deal with, there are still unknowns. Okay. There are still unknowns about this person's life. You know, there had been something withheld before, excuse me, there had been, but I suddenly have like a big tickle in my throat. There had been things that were a problem in someone's life at one point. They were not sure, you know, like, how do I explain these things to you? And then finally it's like, you know what? I just want to be in your presence because you give me peace and I want you in my life. I'm not entirely sure that everything will have a guarantee of working out beautifully because the future is an unknown, but this is a very sensual future. So we have Leo energy and then we have Cancerian energy, but that High Priestess is the ability to look, you know, beyond the veil. We know we don't have full clarity. We know that this could also be a representation that this connection, this romance that we're embarking on, we may not show it to everybody. It may not be out in the sun. We may keep it hidden for a while until we know how we're doing together. So, although I think that's what all of this is about, is going away together, establishing this beginning together. But all of this is done not in the public eye. This is all, and then it's still tucked away and hidden. It's a romance that exists between the two of you, but it is kept kind of in the shadows until the two of you have enough time to adjust to it and know how to show it to the rest of the world. It's not because it's like, oh, I'm not sure that I really like you. And it's not like you need to be my dirty secret. It's that there may be reasons for not immediately showing all of your happiness to everybody. It might be because other people would be really jealous. Whatever this problem had been that somebody had come through, that may be part of the reason. If somebody got out of a difficult situation, maybe it's like, look, it could look too soon for everyone to see that I'm already like moved on. There could be, you know, there's other reasons where we are delicate. Not that we should have to hide what we do, because we have a right to live our lives the way we want, but out of sheer, you know, like delicacy or respect for the feelings of others, we may choose to keep this a little hidden away, but it's not hidden from the two of us. This is very sensual for the two of us, but it may be a relationship that happens just behind the curtain a little bit. We are open about it with each other, but we may keep our relationship kind of quiet from the rest of the world for a while. I'm not really sure why that would be, but it doesn't look like it's for any negative reason. It doesn't look like it's anything that is like hurting the one person's feeling or the other. It's almost like this is such a mutual relief for both people to say, yes, I want this new beginning with you. Yes, I want to spend time alone with you. And that's just it. I want it to be us. Wow. Okay, so we have a Knight of Cups in the reverse and we have a Four of Wands in the upright. This is all about, like, both people feel like they're in perfect harmony, perfect sync. But I almost feel like this is such a precious connection, but it could be that they have actively removed their attention from someone else and they don't want it to look like they leapt right into this other connection. So it's like, you know, I just want some time to pass before it's kind of like shown. Maybe this is like a delicate situation where it's like, you know, even if somebody only had 2 dates with somebody, but you're in the same friend group, it's like, look, I just want some time to pass after I told this person I'm not really interested, because I don't want them to feel like I just dropped them like they were nothing and then hopped over to you because I liked you better. This is a really profound connection though. And it's almost like, look, I just want to be respectful to anybody else, because it's not like that other person wasn't good enough. It's not like I'm hopping, you know, one individual or looking to trade up or anything like that. This reading has none of those vibes. It does have a respect to it, and it has a gentleness to it. And it's also, I don't want something to be lighthearted with us, I actually want something that's really profound and something that develops and becomes really solid for us. So this is a reading where somebody wants to spend time alone with you. They want to start something with you, and it matters so much that they actually really want to keep it private and precious, because this is something that somebody feels is going to go the distance, and they're not it almost could feel vulnerable also when something feels this important to like let the whole world see it. You know, this is not the romance where it's like, oh, let's change our status on Facebook or whatever. This is like, well, this is between you and I, and I think that this is my person. I think you're my person and you think I'm yours. And you know, it's nice to just keep it between us. Could also be that somebody is more in the public eye, and maybe both of you are, and you're like, let's just allow ourselves to not have like people talking about us. Because sometimes people will be like rooting for something to fail, or you become the topic of gossip, and then it's just kind of like you don't want to deal with other people's input in something. This feels like a very precious connection, and the biggest part is this is a private and beautiful connection between two people, and they want to kind of keep it that way so that it's always their energy getting, you know, more and more like together before they show the relationship to the rest of the world, because it really is just about the two of them melting their lives together and not having any other external stuff getting in the way. So really beautiful. Anyway, you guys take care. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. All that is amazing. I appreciate you so much. It's the only way my channel can grow. So thank you again. Don't forget that I'm also doing a giveaway every single day, all the way until next year on my bonus daily videos that I put out. And every day I pick a winner, and the following day I tell you who the winner is, and then I show you the next item I'm giving away. And then don't forget to check out the 12/12 portal reading that I've already put out. That also, I'm doing a huge giveaway on that video, so you might want to check it out. Bye.